Discipline will change your life. Most people think success comes from motivation. They wait for the day when they finally feel ready, when they finally feel inspired, when everything feels perfect. But that day rarely comes because motivation is temporary. Discipline is different. Discipline shows up when you are tired. Discipline shows up when you feel lazy. Discipline shows up when you don't feel like doing anything. And that is exactly why discipline changes lives. Think about this. Two people start in the same place, same city, same opportunities, same age. But 10 years later, their lives are completely different. One person wakes up early, works on their goals, improves themselves every day. The other person waits for the right moment, scrolls on their phone, and keeps saying, I will start tomorrow. 10 years later, the difference between them is massive. Not because one was more talented, but because one had discipline. Discipline is not about being perfect. It is about doing what needs to be done even when you don't want to. It is choosing progress over comfort. It is choosing the hard path when the easy one is right in front of you. Most people chase comfort. They want everything to feel easy. They want success without struggle, results without effort, dreams without sacrifice. But life doesn't work like that. Everything valuable in life requires discipline. Your health, your career, your finances, your confidence, all of it is built through discipline. And here is the truth. Most people avoid discipline. It's painful at first. Waking up early is hard. Going to the gym is hard. Working on your goals when nobody is watching is hard. But the pain of discipline is temporary. The pain of regret lasts forever. Imagine being 10 years older, looking back at your life and realizing you wasted your potential. Not because you couldn't succeed, but because you didn't stay disciplined. That regret is heavy, and many people live with it every day. But you don't have to, because discipline is a decision. It starts with small actions. Waking up when your alarm rings. Doing the work even when you don't feel like it. Keeping promises to yourself. Every time you choose discipline, you become stronger. Mentally stronger, emotionally stronger. You begin to trust yourself. And self-trust is powerful. Because when you trust yourself, you stop doubting your ability to succeed. You know that no matter how hard things get, you will keep going. That is the power of discipline. Discipline builds confidence. Discipline builds character. Discipline builds a life most people only dream about. Look at people who succeed. Entrepreneurs, athletes, leaders. They are not successful because they felt motivated every day. They are successful because they stayed disciplined every day. They worked when others relaxed. They stayed focused when others got distracted. They kept going when others quit. Discipline separates the winners from everyone else. And the best part is, discipline is something anyone can build. You don't need to be special. You don't need to be lucky. You only need the willingness to show up every day, even when it is difficult, especially when it is difficult. Because the moments when you want to quit are the moments that define who you become. Every successful person has faced those moments. Moments when they felt tired. Moments when they doubted themselves. moments when everything felt impossible, but they kept going, and that decision changed everything. Discipline is like a muscle. The more you practice it, the stronger it becomes. At first, it feels uncomfortable, but over time, it becomes part of who you are. You begin to wake up with purpose. You begin to move with intention. You begin to build momentum. And momentum is powerful because small actions repeated every day create massive results over time. One workout might not change your body, but 1,000 workouts will. One day of learning might not change your future, but years of learning will. One disciplined decision might seem small, but thousands of disciplined decisions can transform your entire life. Most people underestimate the power of consistency. They want instant results. They want success overnight. But real success is built slowly, day by day, decision by decision. Discipline is the bridge between where you are now and where you want to be. Without discipline, dreams stay dreams. With discipline, dreams become reality. So ask yourself this question: what kind of life do you want? Do you want a life controlled by excuses or a life built on discipline? Because at the end of the day, your future is not determined by luck. Your future is determined by your daily actions, the habits you build, the decisions you make, the discipline you practice. Discipline will not only change your results, it will change who you become. You become someone who finishes what they start, someone who refuses to quit, someone who pushes forward no matter how hard things get. And that kind of person is unstoppable. So start today, not tomorrow, not next week, today. Start with one disciplined action. Wake up earlier, work harder, focus longer. Keep your promises to yourself and do it again tomorrow and the next day and the day after that. Because discipline is not a one-time choice. It is a daily commitment. And if you stay committed long enough, one day you will look back and realize discipline changed your entire life.